Hi friends, I'm Jitendra Bafna. Today we will going to see how to expose a web service with Mule ESB, and I will also show you how to consume that service using web service consumer connector. So let me do one thing. Let me open my Anypoint Studio. Let me create a new application. I will say File, New, Mule Project, and I will say a web service app. Name doesn't matter. For runtime, I will keep 3.8. Okay, you can change depending on your requirement. There can be a multiple runtime in your environment. You can select one of them. Rest of the setting, I will keep default. I will say next. I will say next, and I will say finish. It will open a new application for us. And what we have to do, I will going to write some Java classes. So for that, I will right click on source main Java folder. I will say new package. I will say app.myweb. This is my package name. I will say finish. Other thing, now I will create one interface. I will say hello, sorry, I will say I hello world service. Okay, I will say finish. It will create an interface for you. The other thing, what you have to do on the top of the interface, you have to say at the rate of web service. Fine. So it will add the namespace for you Java X JWS.web service. Now I will define one method called string hello world function. I will say it take one input parameter, that is string name. Fine, I will save it. Okay, on the top of this function, what I will do, I will say at the rate of web method. Okay, this is my interface. This interface has a one method. Fine, so that is the hello world function, and it take one argument, that is string name. I will save it. Now I will create one class, new class. I will say hello world service. Okay, and here I will say add. I will say in our interface I hello world service. Okay, I will say finish. It will create a class for you. One more thing, like again we can say like at the rate of web service. Fine. Now you can see like uh, in I hello world service we have defined one method. Just not a method, like we have defined a method without implementation. Now we have to implement that method, and we will going to implement that method into the class. So what I will do, I will say simply return hello world plus name. This is how my class looks like. Fine. So let me save this. What I will now I will do, I will go to my configuration file, mule. I will say HTTP listener. I will drag and drop HTTP listener component. I will going to do the connector configuration by clicking this on this add button. I will say OK. I will keep all setting default. Here I will say web. I will not specify any method. Now we have to make use of CXF component. Okay. So first thing, you have to click on this connector config reference. Okay, I'm not going to change anything. I will say OK. Now you have to select the operation. So you have to select JAXWS service. Fine. Once you have done this, so you have to say, you click on this search button. See, this is your interface that you have defined. Okay. If you don't find, you can write here I hello like that. So this is my interface which I have defined. This is okay in my class. Fine. The next thing what we have to do, we have to look for Java component. This is my Java component. You have to drag and drop Java component. Okay. Now you have to search on this class name. So what is your class name? This is Hello World. So you have to look for Hello World service. This is my class name. See. Okay. So you have done, like, you have already exposed your service. So basically I will go in again. You have to define one interface. So interface should contain a method which doesn't have a definition implementation. So we will implement that method into the class. So we have a class called hello world service that implement the interface, and we have defined our business logic in class. And finally we have a HTTP listener component, then CXF. Okay, CXF is basically, used to expose or consume your your web service, and this is Java component. Fine. Now what I will do, I will start the application, run the project. I will say okay. Let's wait. Application is deployed. Okay, you can see the application is successfully deployed. Now I will open my Internet Explorer. Okay, see, let me type HTTP. I will say local host 8081 slash my path. I will click this. See, you can see the WSDL. This is the WSDL. See, you have one function called hello world function. It takes one argument, that is argument 0. That is one argument. Fine. So this is how you can uh, expose your web service. I will definitely show you like how you can consume that same service. So I have a web service consumer. I will drag and drop web service consumer. Fine. I will go to connector configuration of the web service consumer. I have to provide the WSDL. So I will type out the path. I will say HTTP local host 8081. Let's say web. I will say WSDL. So I will say reload W. Let's wait. It will automatically start showing service and port. It has, like, automatic populate the service, port, and address. I will say okay. Once you say okay, so he can see the what are the function available. See, hello world function. Fine. This is how you can consume the service also. Now, if you want to modify your service, right? The service you have already exposed, you want to modify it. Okay, so what you can do, you go to first interface. I want to define one more method. I will say at the rate of web method. I will, I will say int add numbers. It take two argument int a comma int b. Okay, so 1 minute. Let me correct the syntax. Okay, now you have to go to class for implementing this method. So you will see there's an error. It was saying like you haven't implemented all the method which is available in interface. So you click on this. So say add unimplemented method. So it will add unimplemented method. So I will say return a plus b. Okay. So let me check. Let me do one thing. Okay, let me save this. Okay, I haven't saved that. Okay, because I forget to save that I interface. Okay, that's why it's showing it. Now it's okay. So what I will do, again go back to service. I will go to CXF component. Okay, you don't have to go, like, you have already changed. You don't have to do any changes here. So let me drag and drop web service consumer again. Or okay, let me remove 1 minute. 1 minute. Sorry. Let me save this. Let's wait. Okay, your application started again. Now I will again try to browse the WSDL. There should be change. Now you can see there should be a change. Okay, what I have to do, I have to start the application, stop, run. Okay, application is deployed now. See, now you can see two methods, uh, hello world and add number. See, this is add number. So also you can see like add number expecting two parameter, argument 0 and argument 1. Okay, and hello function is expecting one parameter. Now what I will do, I will try to consume it. I will drag and drop web service consumer. Let me uh, do one thing. I will configure it. Let me edit it. Okay, I have already passed there. I will say read root WSDL. Okay, let's wait. See, now you can see two functions, add number and hello world function. Fine. Now one thing I will show you, like transform, which I will drag and drop transformation in the front of web service consumer, and one transformation. Let's wait. It was taking some time. Okay, and one. Okay, let me remove, and one transformation in the at the output. So let's see. See, what method I select? I select hello from world function. So here you can say like in the output it was expecting one argument. Okay, so that is argument 0. If you see transformation message, so it was returning the string. So if you see method, the hello function, it was expecting one parameter and it was returning the string. Now let me show other method. I will select the other one. Okay, now see, the transform message is expecting two argument and it was returning the integer. So if you see hello world service, it was expecting two integer and it was returning the integer. So this is how you can expose your web service and consume using Mule ESB. So thanks for watching video. Hope you have enjoyed.